All right, so today I have Miss Velvet, and she's a YouTuber, a mother, an entrepreneur who sells paparazzi, and a lot more. Before we start, I would like to say thank you, Miss Velvet, for coming on my show. I would like to say thank you to Miss Latanya for introducing me to you because without her, I wouldn't have met you. And also thank you to Miss Brooklyn Carter out of Florida for this T-shirt that I have on right now. It's called Wick in the City. So yeah, I appreciate you, Miss Carter, cause this is my first T-shirt, and it means a lot to me. So yeah, Miss Velvet, can you please introduce yourself?
Well, my first name is Velvet, and on YouTube, my channel is the Life. I was about to say the Life Empire. Uh, it's the Love Empire. Everybody knows me by Joyne, or Joyne Loves. It doesn't matter. That's who I am, really.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So Miss Velvet, my first question for you is, how long have you been on YouTube?
I've been on YouTube. I think about, to be honest, I didn't start getting really active and putting my best foot forward until about 2017. So I've been on there since 2017 actively.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What type of content do you create on your YouTube channel?
Well, I first started off doing cooking videos. Then I went from cooking videos to appliance reviews. And then I went from there. I did a little bit of mukbanging. Then I did personal vlogs. And then now I am doing majority lives and whatever I vlog, whether it be a clean with me, shopping, I'm a haul. I've done hauls. I do hauls. So I'm a little bit of everything. I just don't do the pranking. I don't do that. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't do.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How long have you been a paparazzi seller?
I have been a paparazzi seller almost 1 year. July will be my 1 year anniversary of selling paparazzi jewelry. So
That's
almost a
cool.
year.
That's
Hmm.
cool. Congratulations. That's real
Thank
cool.
you.
Um, what advice do you have to the people who would like to start their own YouTube channel?
My advice, and this is whenever I get this question, my advice to them is to stay consistent. That's my only advice. Stay consistent. If you're consistent, then the following will come, and you'll do great on here. And always take a step back if you need to. Those are my only two things that I would tell you. Stay consistent. Take a step back if you need to.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what are some things that you had to find out later on selling paparazzi that you wish people would have told you when you first started?
With paparazzi, I wish people would have told me how hard it was to sell jewelry first. Especially because I came in during the pandemic. So it's a little bit harder because you can't get out and you can't, physically be like, hey, I sell this. You know what I'm saying? People aren't taking business cards. It's hard to find people that are, willing to even be face to face with you. But it is very hard to sell paparazzi, especially if you don't have a big fan base when it comes to jewelry. So, and I wish people would have told me that your family will not buy from you because I don't have family that buys from me. It's all just YouTube family and Facebook friends. No family.
Yes, ma'am. Well, shoot, I promise you this. Soon as your product get in the mall or Walmart or wherever the mainstream sellers, everybody gonna be buying it. Like you gonna be like, what? Why didn't y'all get it from me before? Wait,
Right,
it's all
right.
cool. It's all good. Um, so, Miss Velvet, my
Yes,
next question for you is, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
What do they say about Sagittariuses?
Oh man, that Sagittariuses are evil. They're mean.
You say
Um,
evil.
yeah, we're evil. We hold on to things and basically we want to get revenge. But that's not true. I'm the total opposite of that. That's what they say, but that's not true. Not all Sagittariuses are the same. You have the ones that I just described, or you have the ones that are very sweet at heart and that, wear their feelings on their shoulder and they're willing to do whatever it takes, to please others. You also have ones that just think about others before they think about themselves, and that's me. I put others before myself. So yeah, I'm misread sometimes.
I understand. I understand. Um, ooh, can I share a story about one of the videos that I watched from you?
Yeah, you can share.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay,
go
okay.
ahead.
Alright, so you said you not that type of Sagittarius. I
Uh-huh.
seen one time a lady came in your stream. I don't even know if I want to say this. Alright, so one time a lady came in your stream and
Mhm.
she had some type of problems with her and her man and he wasn't doing her right or something. And then you said, what's his phone number? We about to call him right now. You kept calling him
Oh.
like 10, 20, 30 times. The dude was like, you talk to him, you end up having a good, at first you was smooth with, he's like, hey, how you doing? Okay, your name is
Mhm.
what? Okay, yeah, that's cool. And then out of nowhere, you just spazzed out on, bro. The first question, so why you not paying your child support? Why you not taking care of your kids? Wow, whoa. I would not, if I was him, I would not answer those questions. And he was just falling more deep and deep into it. And then, bro, ended up just hanging up on you like, oh, we gonna call him back.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I go hard for my friends and my family, okay? If I care about you and we friends or we family or you consider me as your big sis, and that in that situation she considered me as her big sister. So I'm gonna take on that big sister role. And yes, I released the lion in me, and that's not typical. I mean, I'm pretty sure you see it more now on YouTube because I get tried a lot on YouTube with these trolls and stuff. And so yeah, you seen the ugly side, but there's a gentle side.
And now I'm trying to stay on this gentle side. I'm cool on that. I don't want no partakes in that at all.
Yeah, that's not a side you don't want to be on that side. No,
I agree.
no.
Absolutely.
That's who Velvet is. That's why I don't go by her name. Yes, Joyne is who you want. Joyne is not as rough.
Yes, man.
Uh, yeah.
Shoot, I'm cool with Miss Joyne.
Mhm.
I'm cool with
Yeah,
that.
but mess with my family, mess with my friends. Yeah, we're gonna go at it.
For
We're gonna
real.
go toe to toe.
For real. But do you remember the story I'm talking about?
Yep,
This
I
happened about a
remember.
month or two ago. Okay, for sure. For sure.
I do. I do. Yep.
That's cool. My next question for you is, what's your favorite color?
Oh, it's not a favorite color. It's colors. So I'm into royal colors. All royal colors: royal purple, royal red, um, velvet, royal black. Like, I'm into royal. I believe that I am royalty. I am a black queen. So I have adapted to taking on the royal colors. So
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I like royal purple. purple
Yes, it's
royal,
very.
royal purple one on. The stuff that you could wear on a robe or something. I
Uh
like
huh.
that color.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
can you explain your background?
This background.
Yes, ma'am.
So this background I got from Amazon because I sell paparazzi jewelry and um, you want something nice. Now this, I wasn't specifically looking for this. I was looking for a African queen. That's what I was looking for. And I could not actually find that. And I just kept searching, and this popped out to me. You see, she's wearing it's purple. Again, the royal colors, right? So then you have this is royalty, right? She also has her black scarf or her purple scarf up here. And then look at her
Dang.
hair.
Her hair, she got a head full of hair. I
Yes,
like
a
that.
head full of hair. You have over here, we have a dream catcher over here. Okay. I'm a dreamer. If you don't know, I'm a dreamer. If you don't know what a dreamer is, you can look it up and you can find out what that is. And then she has like, her chains and you see her necklaces there. Her necklace. She's all about royalty. I had a different vision in my head, but this is what came. So I put her on my wall. It
That's cool.
represents me.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
My next question for you is, what's your five favorite foods?
Ooh, my five favorite foods. Let's see if I can think of five. I would have to say bok choy is my favorite. That's my all-time favorite. Um, egg rolls. I would have to say beef and broccoli. I would have to say turkey. And I'm not really a sweets person anymore, so if I had to say it number five, it would probably have to be bagels. That's just what it is. Bagels.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what five countries would you like to visit?
Countries? I don't even know. That's a lot. That's a lot of open area. I don't know what countries I would go to. Maybe Spain. Probably Spain is probably one. I've always wanted to go there. But that I only have one. Spain is really where I want to go. Everything else don't matter. If I can get there, I'll be happy.
Yes, ma'am. What would you like to do, or what would you like to see in Spain?
I want to try the different types of wines. I'm a wine drinker, so I want to taste wines in Spain.
Is Spain known for wine?
I don't know if I think there's a couple of wines that are known for Spain from Spain, but I just want to go and taste their wines. We don't have a lot of other countries like authentic wines. You can't just make wine and say it's from a certain place. So I want authentic wine from Spain.
Absolutely.
I want to see the architects, and I want to see their city. I just want to see it. It's beautiful. I want to see it in person.
That's cool. That's cool. My next question for you is, would you rather go into space or deep sea diving?
Well, I'm not gonna say deep sea diving because I have a fear of water, open bodies of water. So I would probably go to space,
Yes,
not
ma'am.
going in the water. Mm-mm, nah,
Yes, ma'am. I
I'm
understand.
good. Let me tell you a story about the water and me. We went to Disneyland. It was my my daughter Nene and my daughter um, Tinka and Lala's first time at Disneyland. They wanted to go on this Nemo ride. If you've never been to Disneyland, you don't know what ride I'm talking about. But it's basically a submarine that submerges underneath water, and I had a panic attack in that ride. Like I could not breathe, and I couldn't talk. I was sweating. Nobody knew that I had a panic attack. I just couldn't talk. And that was the most scariest thing to me. And I was just like, it's a ride. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, it's just a ride. It's just a ride. No, that's real bodies of water. And I was not, no. No, thank you. I'd rather not. That's not a ride for me. Mm-mm.
I understand. Miss Velvet, what would you like to see in space if you had the chance to go?
If I went to space, what would I want to see? If there's life really up there, like I want to know, I want to see it. I want to see, does the man live on the moon? Because I really want to know that. You know, some people believe that. I don't know. I want to see if there's aliens up there. I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what are your five favorite animals?
Ooh, my five favorite animals. I would have to say a rabbit, dog, bird. Um, Let me see. What else? I think that's it. I don't like too much.
That's
Nothing else.
cool. That's cool. Um, what are your five favorite drinks?
Drinks, water. I just came along Pepsi Mango. So
What?
yes, Pepsi Mango. Pepsi Mango. Yes, Google it. It's a thing. I would do water, Pepsi Mango. I would do pineapple juice. Um, I would say root beer and cream soda.
Is this like sold in America or you gotta get imported from like Japan or something?
No, it's soda in America. You can buy it at Walmart.
What?
Yes, it's new. It's Pepsi with a splash of mango.
They got mango, lime, and berry.
Mango, lime, berry. They have pineapple one as well.
Pineapple too.
Yes, they have a pineapple.
What? That's
The
cool.
pineapple isn't. I don't know. I wouldn't drink pineapple though.
But you just named mango for your top five. Like,
Yes,
I gotta try that for
yes,
sure.
definitely.
What? Pepsi mango. That don't even sound good, but it sound good.
It's good. I'm telling you, it's not like an overpowering of mango. It's just like a hint of mango.
For sure. Well, shoot.
Yeah.
I think that's cool, man. That's
Mhm.
cool. I want to go to Walmart after this. I gotta call them first. It's a long drive. I gotta call them first. Be like, y'all got Pepsi mango for real.
Yep.
That's cool.
It's getting popular, so good luck.
Word, you right. I might have to just
Mm,
get off Amazon or something. They sell them on Amazon. They sell everything on Amazon.
right. They do.
For
They
sure.
sell everything on there.
My next question for you is: do you like to go shopping?
What kind of question is that? Yes, I like to shop.
Before COVID, did you like to go shopping in the stores or online?
I was more of a online shopper. Um, yeah, because sometimes they don't have it in the store, and I know specific stores that I like to shop at don't have what I want or don't have it in my size. so I have to order online.
Yes, ma'am. What are five of your favorite websites to go shopping at?
Five favorite: Walmart. Let's see, Amazon. We have Overstock. Did I say Rainbows?
I like rainbows.
Let's see, what else? Uh, I think, what is that store called? Oh, Hostel.com.
Can you explain Overstock to me? I always see it on TV, but I ain't never went to it.
So, from what my understanding is overstock is basically what it says overstock. So, if stores have too much of something, they send it to whomever or whatever, and it gets placed on overstock, and then that way, or the stores post it there, and that way they can sell it there for cheaper.
Is it like Ross or TJ Maxx?
Mm, yeah, probably more like TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is more high class than Ross, so yeah, you probably see more TJ Maxx type style.
That's cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, all right, so Miss Velvet, my next question for you is: what are your plans for the next 5 years, and what are your plans for the next 10 years?
My plans for the next 5 years, God willing, um, I'll be planning a wedding. Um, in 5 years, I'll have 5 years. That's a long time.
Take
My
your time.
business will be up and popping. My multiple businesses, and that's my 5 year. My 10 year, probably owning a home, out of debt, living and doing the things that I want to do in life with my children and my significant other.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is: do you have any talents?
Um, yeah, I do. Yeah.
What are some of your talents?
Well, I am a. I said I was a dreamer, and then I'm a singer. I am a poet. Um, yeah, and I can. I get not really. They're not so much visions. It's just that I can tell people a lot of things about themselves that were sent to me. It does not come all the time. It's not like I could just look at you and be like, "Hey, this, that." No, it has to be given to me. But yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, you say you're a singer. Can you sing
Yes.
a song for me?
No. I'm shy. No. Mm-mm.
It's okay. That's okay.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. I'll be prepared next time.
Yes, ma'am. You say you're a poet as well. Can you
Yes.
say can you recite a poem for me?
Can I recite one off the top of my head?
Not recite like a whole thing, but give me like a couple verses.
Oh, let me think.
Cause I don't know nothing about poetry, to be honest. Like, okay, in
Really?
school, like we had little school poetries, but as far as like grown men, grown women, like when I got
Yeah.
older, I don't even think about poetry no more. Like, so yeah,
um, this one is called. Let me think. I'm gonna think of something off the top of my
take your
head.
time. Oh, you about to
um,
freestyle?
Let me see. Yeah,
What?
I'm a freestyle it. Um, Okay. My body is like honey. He sees me as his product. He takes me down a dark alley. I'm not going to finish because that's going to get too deep and yeah, it's a lot.
All right, so Miss Velvet, my
Mm-hmm.
next question for you is, what is your message to the future generation of women?
My message to the future generation of women, black women, or just
Not
women?
yet, not yet. That's coming. That's coming.
Oh, okay. Women in general, my message to them would be, mm, let's see what a good message would be. Um, don't ever allow a man to make you feel less than.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I agree. I agree. Um, my next question for you is, what would you like to tell your future self 20 years from now?
Damn, 20 years from now. Ooh, well, I ain't gonna cuss, but I ought to say, to myself. Let's see, what would I tell myself in 20 years? Um, that I did everything that I wanted to do, and that no matter what happened in in my past, I never let it define me. That I came out on top. That's what I would tell myself.
Yes,
I would
ma'am.
tell myself, "B, you the." I'm not gonna
Okay,
cuss, but that's what I would tell myself.
for real. My next question for you is, what would you like to tell your children 20 years from now?
Um, what would I want to tell my children 20 years from now?
Yes,
Oh
ma'am.
man, let me think how old my oldest one will be in 20 years. She is 15.
35.
She'll be 35. Um, dang. I would tell her if she had children at that time, I would tell her, how does it feel? How does it feel to have some bad A kids? That's what I would tell my future kids. You know, they would be, what, 35, 34, and so on. Yeah, I would tell them that. How does it feel? And then I would also tell them that I'm proud of them and um, that I love them. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, when I asked you your future questions, like 5 years and 10 year plans, you said in the next 5 years you want to be getting married. So,
Yeah.
my next question with that is, what would you like to tell your future husband 20 years from now?
I would tell him, thank you for being patient because I'm not um, the easiest woman to talk to and to get through to. Um, I would tell him, thank you for loving me despite the times that I didn't love myself. Um, and thank you for being my best friend and not sugarcoat nothing because you don't sugarcoat shit. That's what I would tell him.
For real, for real.
Oh, one more thing. Thank you for loving my kids like his own.
Yes, ma'am. Um, are there any shout outs that you would like to make to your friends or to your family?
I want to say, let me see, who do I want to shout out? May Latanya, thank you for introducing us. I would like to shout out, and I want you to do an interview with Life as Felicia Michelle. Shout out to her. We've been friends a long time. We had a falling out, but we good now. So shout out to her. Shout out. I want to tell her thank you for always being there for me. Shout out Lovely. Shout out to my man, even though nobody knows who he is, but shout out to him. And I'm not gonna put his name out there, but shout out to him. Shout out to my kids, and shout out to you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Keep doing your thing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what did your parents teach you as a child that you are trying to teach your children now?
Nothing.
Next question. What would you like people to know about you before they go to your Instagram page or before they go to your YouTube channel?
That I'm a blunt person. So
I
if you
agree.
can't take that, if you can't take me being honest with you and blunt, then you don't need to
At
be
all.
friends with me or be my friend.
At all.
Tell you like it is.
For
Period.
sure. I
Now,
try not to cut people off during my interviews I had to that time. She is not lying. 18 and up, 25 and up. No.
yeah, 25 and up, you got to be really mature to deal with me. You got to be really mature.
I don't know if you remember this, but one time I joined your thing. I was talking. I said, I'm not supposed to be in here. I said I'm too young for this one. This is over my head. Like, mm mm. For
Yeah,
real.
I get a little out there, you know? We talk about anything and everything, you know? I'm just an open book. So, yeah, if you're not ready for that, and don't lie and say, oh, I need a friend that's blunt like that. I need a friend that's going to tell me the truth. And you know damn well your feelings get hurt. I'm not the friend for you. Because I'm not sugarcoating nothing
At all.
at all.
What's crazy is I really like how the fact that like when I see you on your YouTube, you do your thing, but on here you just so cool, calm, and collected. It's just so chill. It's like you a whole different person, and that's cool. Like
Yeah, I
that's
tend to
cool.
be a little bit rowdy on my YouTube. I think I need to settle that down. So
I know if
I'm too
anybody,
old to be up there rowdy and stuff.
for
So
real, if anybody see this interview that's like from the outside looking in who don't know you, they might be like, "What is she talking about? Like, what are they talking?" I just do not know. But yeah,
you
um,
don't want to know. No, I'm real calm when I'm not on live. I'm very calm. I'm very I guess my boyfriend said that I have a calming voice. My voice is very calming, it's soothing, so you know, yeah.
yes,
So that's
ma'am.
it.
Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, how do you feel women are represented in the world?
How do I feel women are represented in the world? We're not represented in the world. We're not. We're it's like we almost don't exist. Like we don't have a voice. Like um we are not God's gift to earth. When we are the birthing of the earth. We birthed the men here and they don't respect us. Very little respect us. But we're not represented in the world like we should be.
I agree completely. Um, it's like if women was not on this earth and it was nothing but dudes, I'd go
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't know what to do without us women. Honestly,
We
y'all
couldn't do
don't know
nothing. We're
how to
gonna die
function.
out. We need y'all.
Exactly. Y'all don't know how to. I mean, some men do. They know how to survive, but a lot of men don't.
Man, I know dudes right now who ain't never cooked in their life.
Exactly. And you know why? Because maybe their mamas passed away early, or they weren't raised with their families, or their mamas was just lazy as hell. I can guarantee you, my son, my only son that I gave birth to, because I have some more children, but he will definitely know how to cook. Period.
Absolutely.
My other boys are good. They're spoken for. They know how to defend for themselves. But yeah, little Prince, he will definitely know how to cook and survive. Okay, you ain't gonna have to worry about no woman. But if he does have a woman, he will know how to respect that woman and treat her right. Cause he got too many sisters to be trying to, act crazy, and he got a halfway crazy mama. So yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so Miss Velvet, my next
Mm-hmm.
question for you is, what needs to be changed for women to be treated equally?
The a man's mindset in the way that men think of women. They only look at us as um, housewives. Um, they don't look at us as business women or a woman that is about her shit, or excuse my language. Um, y'all only supposed to be in the, barefoot and pregnant in the house. It has to come from the man's mind frame. It's gonna take women to raise their boys up with a different mentality than the older folks do, because without that, the world, I mean, it's not gonna get no better. Women are still gonna be treated the way that they are. It comes all the way down to a mother. A mother has to teach her son how to treat a woman and how to look at a woman as an equal,
Yes,
and their
ma'am.
father backing their mother up. There's a lot of families that are broken up, and unfortunately sometimes, especially in the black community, um the mother and father split up, and then the dad is nowhere around. So a mother is forced to raise her son by herself, and she can only teach him so much. But if a man is there to teach his son, this is how you treat a woman, this is how a woman is supposed to be respected, and back his mother up on that teaching, and also, educating his son, you know, I think it'll get better. But a lot of men don't want to take the time out with their kids, and not and moms either. They don't want to take time out with their son. Like, oh, he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta teach these boys how to be men and how to treat women and treat them equally. Because what you can do, I can do, and probably do it better than you.
I agree. I agree. Um, all right, so Miss Velvet,
Mm-hmm.
my next question for you is, do you believe police brutality is real or do you think it's made up?
Anybody that has seen the news or read an article knows that it is very much real. Do we have to talk about Trayvon Martin? Do we need to talk about other people? Nah, I don't think we need to talk about them people. But he's an example of what Rodney King has been here. It just now is starting to get worse in the last couple years, 3 or longer. But I'll say in the last maybe 7 years, I'll say 7 years, it's been getting worse and worse and worse. So yeah, it's very much real. It ain't fake. It ain't made up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, my next question for you is, can you send a positive message to the people who believe police brutality is okay?
Send a positive message to them that think it's okay. I don't think I got nothing
Next
positive to
question.
say.
My next question for you, Miss Velvet, is can you send a positive message to our brothers and to our sisters on coming together?
On coming together, that's you just said it. We got to come together. And once we come together and we stop killing each other off, things will get better. I think that people will respect us more and look at us in a different way than, oh, they're of color, so they're bad, you know? Um, so, yeah, I think it just, we have to come together. That's just the only option there is. If we're divided, how are they going to respect us when we're out here killing each other? And then that gives them the right to say, hey, well, they're killing each other, so we could kill them too. Why are we
I
the only
agree.
race that's not united? You see other races coming together, but you don't see blacks coming together.
I agree. I'm sorry.
Oh,
My
he's tired, y'all.
okay. It's 5:30
He's
for
tired.
real. It's 5:30, but it's cool though. Cause shoot, it's okay. Um. All right. So, Miss Velvet, my next question for you is, how do you feel black women are represented in the world?
Again, we're not represented at all. We're not. Mm-mm, mm-mm. We're not.
I agree. And what is your message to the black women around the world?
What's my what?
What is your message to the black women around the world?
That you are, each and every one of you are a queen and you should be treated nothing less than that. And have self respect for the black community, for the black queens. You need to respect yourselves and stop degrading yourselves. Coming out here shaking your behinds on social media and being proud to be a paid sex item. You are more than that. You have to set the tone for the next generation of black queens.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so, Miss Velvet, my last question for you is, what would you do if you were the president?
If I was the president, no comment. No comment.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd
Yes, ma'am.
rather not answer that.
That's fine. Next question. Well, Miss Velvet, I would like to tell you thank you so much for coming on my show. Is there anything that I didn't ask you or anything that we didn't talk about that you would like to say?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you again, Miss Velvet.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.